I think it's just an amazing opportunity to think about mid-caps right now. It's another growth opportunity within the US market. We hear it constantly from advisors on another opportunity to diversify away from large cap stocks. I'm hearing it from investment strategists, ETF analysts, but I think what's the most amazing part of it is hearing it from the economists. There has been these global outlooks that come out at the end of the year and early this year, where there's been a spot why mid-caps are so important to invest in. And I think that's been fueled by the Trump administration. There is a proposed corporate tax cuts. There is tariffs that could happen. So all of a sudden, companies that are more domestically run will have more runway than those that are more multinational based. That's step one. Step two is valuations. Companies within the large cap space are becoming very expensive, and a great way to diversify away from technology is through sector diversification within the mid-cap space. And I think that's another reason why mid-caps are so important right now in a portfolio. So the methodology for our new ETF that we're launching today, FMID, the Franklin U.S. Mid-Cap Multifactor Index ETF, is a multi-factor strategy. So what we do is that we have a bias towards high quality in value, and we filter through the index for 200 names at 30 basis points. One thing that makes me most proud of the fact with this product is that it's a strategy that's been living and breathing in the US for over 7 years. So we're excited to bring a mandate to Canada and have it launched today on the exchange at CBOE. I think you got to look at what mid-caps are all about. They're quite overlooked in portfolios. We tend to always have large cap names in our US exposures. And I think when you look at mid-caps from a definition standpoint, they are between $2 billion up to $10 billion in market cap. When you put that in perspective to a country like Canada, it is actually larger than the full market capitalization of Canada, larger than the UK, but smaller than China. When you look at what mid-cap companies are, you're looking at companies such as Best Buy, Delta Airlines, eBay, for example, or just giving an example of a couple of companies. So I think from a perspective is that you're probably heavily invested in large cap stocks. We saw some volatility just this past week on this whole AI revolution and competitors that are coming from China. How do we diversify and take some profits and find a spot within the US mid-cap space? And I think that's where why we think it's important right now. And specifically, I mentioned earlier about the Trump proposed tax cuts and the tariffs. This could be another reason why you should have it. Now, where does it fit in a portfolio? I would probably say it's a satellite to your large cap names. You're going to get a higher yield. You're going to get a lot more diversification from a sector perspective, and you're going to get it all done for 30 basis points.